Hi everybody. I'm basically going to be showing you how to select stocks for swing trading. Now, selecting stocks can be done in a variety of ways. You can basically have a scanner, or here I have the Nifty 50 list. I can go through these manually and see what trading setups occur that look like a good trade, good long swing trade for me. Swing or positional depends on you. So I've got I'm using TradingView here. So what I've got basically is I've got uh, I've got this Nifty 50 list which I've put in TradingView. I've got RSI here, and I have the 20-day volume, and I have a MA ribbon, and I have the 20, 50, 120 EMA here. So let's start with let's just quickly go and see what we see here. What we have here, Adani Enterprises, we have stock that has risen up. We've got a bearish candle. So uh, the stock market went down today. So most of the stocks will be down. Let's go through these. Here again, you have a rising 20 EMA, and the stock is in a decent uptrend. Right now it's going into consolidation. Let's look at the hourly chart for this one. So the hourly chart has gone up to the EMA 50 as we see here. Let's go back to the daily. So uh, let's go to the next stock. This is Apollo Hospitals. You have consolidation in this area. Yes, we are seeing a consolidation in this area. So you can add this to your watch list. And once it breaks out of consolidation, either you can enter once the daily breakout candle closes above this area, or you can wait for it to retest and then enter. But let's go to the next stock now. Asian Paints. Asian Paints is going down. Remember, this is we are basically looking for swing trades, and you can take a swing trade on a 1 hour or a 4 hour time frame, or on the daily time frame, or if you go with a weekly time frame, then your trading time is going to be much longer, and your trading time is going to be much longer. And give me a second. So this is in a downtrend. So, and we see there is resistance here. This is support turn resistance. So let's go to the next stock. Again, because Nifty fell today, most of the stocks are in a downtrend. So it's going to be a little difficult to find out what we can enter into. Bajaj Finance, again, it's below all the moving averages. So let's look at the hourly for now. It is below. Let's go to Bharti Airtel. Bharti Airtel, if you look at Bharti Airtel, we've got the 20. It's taken support at the 20 MA moving average. You've got RSI at 59, means stock is in a bullish trend. Your volume is also above the 20-day moving average. If you see, you've got basically a hammer candle here. Let's zoom in. You've got a hammer candle here. Sellers try to push the price, but buyers fought back, and ultimately you have a 0.69% increase. And let's look at the hourly trend here. So if you see here, this is you see this candle. This is the 915 candle. Sellers pushed it down. Buyers bought it up. Again, a small push. but finally the buyers won. It's a hammer candle again taking support. So can one can with for a swing trade above the high of this of the above the high of this candle. There is it's 146.50. You can basically put a trade for say 147 rupees, 1,147. So this is, we can mark this here. So we can basically mark our entry here. You can say something like this. Mark it green here. Take this, make it green. We are going in at 1147. So you can write something like long at 1147. So we have long at 1147. Now, where do we place the stop loss? We need to place it at an appropriate level. We will place the stop loss. You can either place it here below the swing low. One can place it 106. You can ideally place your stop loss somewhere around here. This will give you enough room to breathe, or you can reduce it depending on what type of stop loss you're following. You can place it here as well, below the EMA 20. Yeah, yeah. I think this should be good enough, but you can tweak it based on your requirement basically. If you're going in for a swing trade, just look at how much percentage you're putting in your stop loss. You don't want to put in huge percentages because that'll reduce your position size. And if you, for example, decide to make your stop loss at the low of this candle, that is giving it a very small amount to breathe. So what can happen in all likelihood is that the intraday swing will take out your stop loss and then move in the direction that you hope for, and it'll give you your target, but you would be out of the trade. So you need to basically do a balance between your stop loss, give it some breathing room, keep it somewhere here below swing low, or you can keep it here maybe 180 or down below EMA 20. Up to you basically what style you follow. As you keep taking trades, you will refine your style based on your learning experiences. There's no right or wrong here. Remember, if you reduce your stop loss, your position size will increase. So that'll give you a more profit. But the trade-off that you'll have is that a small stop loss will be easily taken out before the trade moves in your direction, which is going upward. And if you have too big, for example, if we make it here, if we increase our stop loss, then the chances of the stop loss being hit are very, very rare. There is enough breathing room, but now your SL has become so high that your position size will become very, very low. And if you, let's look at something here, let me show you something. Um, let's come here. Now, if you are going to have such a big stop loss, let me reduce the screen size. Give me a second. Even to get 1 to 1 is going to be a struggle. And the number of days in the trade will increase. So all this needs to be taken into consideration, and then you decide based on your trading style, your risk appetite, your knowledge of the market, and your experiences where you want to put it. There's no right or wrong. You will keep refining this as long as you trade. So you've got one trade in Bharti Airtel. Let's look at another stock, BPCL. The BPCL gone up. We have a decent volume. You do have a bit of selling pressure. It tried to go up to 635, but was brought down to 620. Let's look at the hourly candle. Okay, not bad. We've got a rising EMA 20. RSI is also in bullish territory. So let's go to the daily. Don't see a pattern here. Let's go to the weekly. It's already given 11% this week and 23% this month. Whoa, that's a big one. So you can go for this if you wish to, but you should basically, you can go for this. Let's look at the sector here. This is oil and gas. I think it's doing reasonably well. Here is oil and gas. Oil and gas has gone up. The sector is in an uptrend, so you can definitely go for, which stock are we looking at? Shipla, Coal India, Bharti, yeah, BPCL. Yes. Yeah, this is definitely worth a shot. Again, go above the highs. What it does is it protects you from an initial spike and a downtrend. Let's say we keep it here at the highs at 635. So you can add another 30-40 paisa, or you can keep it at just 10 paisa above. Your choice. Let's say we keep it at 635.50. Where's 635.50? Keep it at 635.50. Stop loss can be kept at the low, below the low of this candle. So what you have is 6%. For, keep it below the low of this candle. Again, your choice how much you want to keep. But make sure the stop loss isn't too much because we aren't going in for a positional trade. So we don't need 15-20% SL. So you need to basically calculate if this is getting too much, then you bring it closer here. Basically, we're just giving it breathing room, and you can enter a GTT order. And once the GTT order gets executed, you put in your SL and your target. Your target will be at least twice your risk or more, or you can keep trailing it and keep increasing your target, keep some breathing room, keep protecting your profits by trailing a stop loss, which you can do through a variety of methodologies. So this is how you can choose stocks for swing trading without any scanner. Just go through one of these stocks and look and see what's looking bullish, whether you have any chart pattern, a candle chart, whether it's a candle chart pattern, whether it's a chart pattern, whether the price is on an upswing, whether you're getting higher highs and higher lows, whether the particular stock is looking bullish, or you have a valid chart pattern, or whether it's consolidating, you can wait for a breakout. Many ways to basically uh, enter into a good trade. So this is how you choose. And that's all I had, friends, for today. See you in the next video. Thank you.